At the beginning of the movie, we are introduced to a monk named Master Tang. Master Tang, along with his two companions, Baji and Xiao, sets off to find the holy scriptures on the other side of the river. These two companions are actually monsters. Baji is a pig monster, and Xiao is a water monster. On their way, they are joined by the Monkey King. The Monkey King's real name is Vocalo. They face many challenges on their journey, and after overcoming these difficulties, they continue moving forward. But when they reach the river, a giant fish starts attacking them. Everyone fights hard to survive. But whenever the fish comes near to eat them, suddenly a large circular door forms out of the water. While trying to escape from the fish, they enter another kingdom through that door and get teleported. They begin falling down from the sky. Then Master Tang sees a beautiful girl hanging from a mountain. The girl is so beautiful that Master Tang cannot take his eyes off her. The girl starts falling due to the crumbling mountain rocks, but she has a deer as her companion, and that deer saves her life. Baji and Xiao fall very badly to the ground. Then the girl comes down and asks Master Tang, "Are you really a man?" Master Tang replies, "Yes." The girl smiles and leaves. Then the girl returns to a kingdom that is only for women. In this kingdom, the queen, ministers, viziers, and all officials are women. There are no men in this entire kingdom. When the girl enters, we realize that she is actually the queen of this kingdom. The queen gathers everyone and says, "I saw 4 men in the forest." Hearing this, no one believes her. In fact, this kingdom is completely isolated from the rest of the world, so the women here have never seen a man before. The queen tries many times to convince them that she is their queen, and that she herself has seen and spoken to those men. But the maids do not believe anything she says. They think the queen might be unwell and is talking nonsense. After some time, the queen goes to their library to learn about men. From the books written by their ancestors, she finds that men are described as poisonous creatures. Then the queen notices that some pages from that book are torn. At that moment, the empress arrives. When the empress learns about the 4 men, she becomes very angry and orders everyone to search for those men and imprison them. Then the scene shifts, and we see Master Tang, the Monkey King, and Xiao looking for a way to escape from there. On the other hand, Baji falls in front of a group of girls. Seeing so many girls, Baji becomes emotional. He changes his appearance and appears as a handsome man. But instead of being happy, the girls start beating him as they wish. Unable to bear it, Baji returns to his original form. Meanwhile, a group of female soldiers surrounds Master Tang, the Monkey King, and Xiao. Whenever the Monkey King is about to attack them, Master Tang stops him, saying that girls should not be harmed. Master Tang tries to resolve the matter peacefully, but the soldiers do not listen to him. Instead, they capture all 3 and bring them to the kingdom. There, Master Tang realizes that this kingdom is entirely inhabited by women. When they are taken to the palace, they see the same girl they met earlier in the forest and realize that she is the queen of this kingdom. Then an old woman opens a book and shows it to everyone. The book describes a prophecy about a monk, a monkey king, and a blue-skinned man who were destined to arrive here long ago. The old woman says that if they do not obey the prophecy, then these 4 will bring destruction to their kingdom. Hearing this, everyone becomes terrified. Then the empress arrives and orders that they be hanged. But before the execution, the queen says, "Let them be imprisoned for 1 day." The empress agrees to her request. Then they are taken and locked up in jail. Then we came to know that the Monkey King has such great power that by using it, he can fight all the girls and escape from there. Then Master Tang, finding no other way, told the Monkey King, "Use all your power to save us from here." Just then, the Monkey King opened a big gate, and the queen, along with all her maids, got trapped behind the door. They tried to get out of there, but an invisible wall in the void stopped them, and they fell down from it. The walls of the women's kingdom were so strong that even the Monkey King could not break through them with all his strength. Then the Monkey King told Master Tang that they should talk to the animals of this kingdom and ask for their help to escape. But after some time, it was seen that they returned to jail again, unable to find any way out. After the queen regained consciousness, she came to see them. Then the queen began interrogating Master Tang, while on the other hand, the maids started questioning the others. During one part of the interrogation, Master Tang said, "I like you, and I love you." The queen was a little surprised to hear such words. Then Master Tang told her, "I can never love anyone because I am a monk." Master Tang then gave the queen a small book he had written during his journey and said, "I was crossing the river to find our holy scripture." Then they saw the Monkey King coming there. The Monkey King asked the queen how they could get out of this kingdom. The queen said, "If you do one thing for me, I will definitely help you." Just then, another maid came and reminded the queen that all 4 of them were to be executed the next day. The following morning, they were brought to the place of execution. The queen came there disguised as a soldier and told them, "I have replaced the real arrows with fake ones. When the arrows are fired at you, pretend that you are dead." Then the arrow was first fired at Chow, and Chow acted very well, pretending to die. When the arrow was fired at Master Tang, he could not act like he was dead. Seeing this, Chow, who was beside him, quickly took a knife in his hand. A piece of stone was thrown at Master Tang, and immediately he fainted. Then when an arrow was fired at the Monkey King, he acted very well too. But when the arrow was fired at Baji, the queen ordered to change the arrow, saying that Baji was too ugly to look at, and in this kingdom, being ugly was considered a disgrace. Many arrows were fired at Baji, but since he was a monster, it was not easy to kill him. Then the queen ordered the soldiers to throw them into the river. After they were thrown there, the queen arrived a little later. Then the queen took them to a holy place, and also told them the correct way to leave this kingdom. She herself did not know the exact path, because no one had tried to leave this kingdom for many years. But the queen had a little hope that the few torn pages missing from their old book might contain directions about how to get out. Then the Monkey King said, "Maybe the missing pages of that book are kept somewhere in a holy place." Then the Monkey King used all his strength and started searching for the lost pages. After a short while, he found those pages. Then he brought the pages of the book and gave them to Master Tang. Master Tang realized that the women of this kingdom would now begin to understand the true meaning of love. He also realized that they would find the real way out of here. After seeing them, Master Tang said, "I have no idea about love." After hearing this, someone standing nearby told him that once, a queen of this kingdom had fallen in love with a water boy who lived in another kingdom. Since they belonged to 2 different worlds, they could not meet physically even if they wanted to, so eventually they started meeting mentally. What happened after that, no one knows till today. After some time, we see that Master Tang and Xiao's stomachs start to swell. Everyone begins to laugh and says, "You drank the water of this holy place, so you have become pregnant." Through this incident, we learn that all the women in this kingdom give birth to children by drinking the water of this holy place. Then the queen tells them, "You have only 9 days left to give birth." Someone standing nearby repeats, "You have only 9 days left to give birth." Then one of the maids says, "I know a woman who can solve this pregnancy problem. She has a medicine that can destroy this pregnancy." Then the Monkey King is given the responsibility to bring that medicine. After searching for a long time, the Monkey King finally finds that woman. Then the Monkey King comes to her and asks for the medicine to destroy the pregnancy. The woman says, "It will take me about 100 years to make such medicine." But the Monkey King does not listen to her and keeps asking her for the medicine again and again. Then the woman says, "If you can make me feel pain and bring tears from my heart, then those tears will be useful to destroy the pregnancy." Then the Monkey King tells her the sad story of his life. The Monkey King says, "I was once a very bad person. One day, I ruined the practice of a tantric, so he cursed me and turned me into the Monkey King out of anger. At that time, Master Tang made me his disciple. From then on, I decided that I would never betray Master Tang." After listening to this story, the woman becomes very emotional, and tears begin to fall from her eyes. The Monkey King collects those tears in a pot and brings them back. Master Tang still cannot believe that she is going to give birth to a child. Then the queen tells him, "Giving birth to a child is not a bad thing, but killing a child is the most terrible and sinful act." After hearing this, Master Tang becomes emotional and decides that she will give birth to the child. Soon after, the Monkey King appears with the medicine, but everyone says, "We will not take that medicine. We will give birth to our child." After hearing this, the Monkey King becomes very angry. He feels that if Master Tang gives birth to a child, he will be distracted from his true goal. Then the Monkey King uses his power and freezes everyone there. After that, he gives the remaining 3 the medicine to destroy the pregnancy. Master Tang becomes very sad because the child is gone. To calm himself, he starts writing the words of his religion on the ground. Since childhood, Master Tang used to write like this to reduce his anger. Then, we see the queen and her mother also start writing on the ground like Master Tang. They go far away and continue writing messages there, and at that time, they are seen by a little girl. This girl is actually a spy sent by the Empress to keep an eye on the queen. The little girl goes back and tells the Empress everything. The Empress then brings her soldiers and orders them to capture everyone. When the soldiers come to capture Master Tang, the Queen pleads with the Empress not to take Master Tang away. But Master Tang tells the Queen, "We should leave these things behind and go with them." Then Master Tang is arrested and taken away. However, instead of being brought to the palace, he is taken to the seashore. This sea has no end. Once someone enters it, they can never return. The Empress brought them there so they could be thrown into the sea. Then Master Tang is put in a boat and set adrift in the sea. The Queen brings her deer and jumps into the boat. The Empress becomes very worried to see this because she thinks that without the Queen, the entire kingdom will be destroyed. So she quickly goes to the Monkey King and tells him everything that has happened. She kneels down before him and begs for the Queen's life, saying, "Bring the Queen back to me at any cost." Then we see the Monkey King quickly set out to find them. But even with his magical eyes, he cannot locate them anywhere. Meanwhile, Master Tang and the Queen drift far into the middle of the ocean. After a long time, the Queen becomes extremely thirsty. Having no other choice, she decides to drink the seawater. But Master Tang stops her and says, "This water can either help us or harm us. After drinking it, your thirst might increase even more." The Queen's thirst and hunger grow unbearable. Seeing this, Master Tang extends his hand and offers his own flesh for her to eat, but the Queen refuses. In this way, they survive the day. At night, a huge storm forms in the ocean, but somehow, they manage to survive it. The next morning, they see a giant door appear in the middle of the sea. This door has opened because of their true love. Everyone, even the Monkey King, can see the door from afar. Then Xiao and Baji come and tell Master Tang to go out through the door. Master Tang looks back at the Queen, waiting for her to go with them. But when the Queen tries to go through the door out of love, an invisible wall stops her. In fact, the Queen is not allowed to leave her kingdom. When she tries to force her way out, she slowly begins to turn into stone. Seeing this, Master Tang runs to her and hugs her tightly. And at that very moment, the kingdom of women is restored. Then we see the water boy appear under the sea, the same water boy we heard about earlier. When he sees the door, he immediately rushes toward the women's kingdom. He has been waiting for so many years to meet the one he loves. Then we see a flashback. When the Empress was serving the Queen's mother, she remembered her past. When she was young, the Queen's mother had given the Empress the responsibility to take care of the Queen. From this, we learn that the Empress once had a relationship with the water boy. Since she had a child to raise, she gave up her love to fulfill her duties as a mother. In other words, she broke off her love relationship with the water boy to care for the Queen. Later, we see that Master Tang refuses to leave until the Queen recovers. He begins praying, and suddenly, the Goddess of Mercy appears before him. The goddess tells Master Tang, "It is not your fault that you started liking the Queen, but now, you must decide, do you want the Queen or the entire world?" When Master Tang goes back to the Queen, everyone there is praying for her recovery. Just then, the water boy arrives. The water boy has actually waited for 20 years for the love of the Queen. When he sees her, he starts speaking about their past love. The water boy asks the Queen to go with him, but the Queen's duty is to guide her people, so she refuses again. Angry and heartbroken, the water boy decides to destroy the entire women's kingdom. He takes the Queen and Master Tang away with him, but the Monkey King comes and saves them. After this, the water boy becomes even angrier. Then he changes his form and starts destroying the whole kingdom. Baji and Xiao transform into their giant forms and begin fighting the water boy. The water boy floods the entire kingdom with water. Master Tang sees the innocent girls dying, and he begins to pray to Buddha. Then a giant hand appears from the sky, lifts all the drowning girls, and punishes the water boy with that divine hand. After some time, the women's kingdom returns to the way it was before. Master Tang resumes his journey to fulfill his duty. The Queen decides to stay and look after her kingdom. At the very end of the story, we see the Queen bidding farewell to all four of them. Then the four of them set off once again to find the Holy Scriptures. And this is where the story ends. Thanks for watching this recap. I'm Bikash. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to comment below and tell me what movie or series you want me to recap next.